Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. In this video, I will give you a quick update on my progress with the framework, and I will show you some cool stuff that I added to the framework. And first of all, let's go to localhost 4000. This is where Webpack Dev Server is hosting our game. And you can see that I have this simple example in which my character can move left and right, and it can even jump. And those yellow platforms are actually physics objects, so you can jump on those platforms and it will collide with them. And here we are approaching our first task for today, and it's to solve this issue when you want to jump on the platform above you and you cannot because your character is colliding with it. So you need something called one-way collisions. In this example, really there is no way you can jump on this platform above you unless you have a one-way collision system in place. And I'll show you how you can do it easily in Froobit framework. So to find the code for the platforms, you can open, I will open ground controller, and here you can see that I'm using a platform loader from the framework. And platform loader is basically a utility that makes platform entities for you, and you practically this is the entire code for your platform, together with the JSON file which describes their position and size. So let's generate a new set of platforms right now. So I will reload my game, and to enable platform editor, you go to main.js file, the place where you init the framework. So this one line inits the framework, and this is your set of options. So you just say editor is true, and once you say that editor is enabled, you will be able to click and create platforms, but those platforms are currently just placeholders. You see that if I move, they move together with me, and they're relative to the character, but that's not important for this video. So now we can generate a new set of platforms, and let me show you. Like I can make this, and if I'm not satisfied, I can hit backspace and delete the platform. So let me make this big platform, one smaller, then one smaller about this platform, and one more here, like that. So if I hit S, I will save the platforms, and if I open them, it will open the platforms in my editor, and all I have to do is just to copy this to my platforms JSON file. So I will replace the old JSON content with the new, and now you can see that I have a completely different set of platforms, the one which we made right now. So if I try to jump, I can jump on this platform, but I cannot jump on the platform above. And yeah, so how we actually enable one-way collisions. So the platform loader is hiding the entity. So this is the platform loader. This is platform JSON config that we just saw. Yeah, so this is definition of our platforms. And the platform loader is actually hiding away the actual entity which represents one platform, and it's hidden in the framework. So I can create one platform manually now, but we can just go to framework code and change the code there, so you can see that how we can easily add one-way collisions with that. So I will actually open another visual code, and here you can see that I am watching an entity called dynamic platform, and what I'm interested in is this method. So this is a physics method in which I just have to pull one function which is called one-way collisions, and then I can just call it anywhere, like here. Doesn't really matter where you call it. Well, yeah, basically now we can open our game, and let me open another visual code. Let me open the console as well and see what the error is, because we don't see a game. And it says that something is not a function. So I probably forgot to call it right. So yeah, I'm missing I here, and I have to save again, run the framework build. Now you have the opportunity to see the entire framework code in the folders like this. But yeah, let's go back here and wait for our game to recompile. And this simple change in the code has enabled something called one-way collisions. And now you can see that if I jump, if I jump, I can jump on the platform above, and I can also. So yeah, now we have one-way collisions enabled, and let me make those platforms a little bit more user-friendly. So something like this and like this. So yeah, we can make platforms whatever we like, and I hit S to save the platform file, and then I copy and paste it into platforms JSON file, and yeah, the Froobit will recompile, and you will see that we have new set of platforms now. And now I can play around, and you see that one-way collisions are working as you would expect. So that was the first thing that I wanted to show you, and the second thing that I want to show you is how we can add parallax to all of this. And I prepared assets for this purpose. So I have some brand new assets here. So this is our main background. So it will be in the first layer. So the second layer is this stone mountain. Then we have this, and we have these with the cactuses. So you can see that I have prepared layers that are transparent, and I will stack them all onto each other and create a nice parallax effect. So how you do that in Froobit? We can go to background controller, and you currently see that our background controller is returning a background entity, which is just rendering a simple solid color background using P5 background function. And we actually don't need this anymore. We can go here, and we can delete actually everything inside of here. Actually, I will just say that background controller for now is null, and let me delete all of this, and I will import parallax Froobit. Okay. And parallax will give me the ability to say something like this. So parallax from, and now I give it an array. And in this array, I give it the name of my assets. So if you watched previous videos, you remember that we import our assets like this. And then we just specify, so background 01 we specified here under images, and assets is basically then loaded into the framework. And we will use these names, so I can copy this, and I can go to background controller and paste all of this. And what I also have to do, I have to add ticks, because those are the names of the assets. And yeah, I should be able to now export default background controller and see what happens in the game. And it actually says that it cannot read camera property of undefined. Yeah, this work is still in progress, so I just need to give it an empty options object for now. And you now see a completely different picture from what you previously see. So you can see that the layers that I showed you previously are now stacked onto each other. And if I move, well, nothing here actually happens. I can still jump on the platforms, and now we have this beautiful background. And what you can do with Parallax utility, you can give it an offset. So if I give it an offset, x is 0, but epsilon, so I want to shift everything up so that you can see those cactuses and everything much better. So we can say like 250, and those units are in pixels. And after the game reloads, you will see that now we are much lower. So the parallax has shifted down, and now it looks pretty nice. Now you can jump on the platform again, and yeah, we have nice stacked background, but it's not the real parallax yet. And why is not parallax? Well, if you move, parallax should affect those layers so they move at different speeds, so it gives you the perception of depth. And to achieve that, we have to specify camera option, and camera comes with the framework. So default camera from the framework, we just say camera parallax, and yeah, it actually accepts options here, so you can give it an option object, but I'll leave it like this for now. And straight away now you can see that it started working. So if I move, you can see that the background layers are moving as well, and if I jump, the background is also following. So yeah, you can see that background is not static anymore. So yeah, this was and basically if you want to remove a layer from the parallax, you can copy this, you can comment this out, and you will see that now we have only 3 layers, but still the parallax is working. And that was basically all I wanted to show you in this video. Basically how one-way collisions work in Froobit, and how you can combine camera and parallax utility to create a small game in a really short period of time with a very little amount of code. And so I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and like, leave a comment if you have any questions, and see you in the next video.